Hello. Today in our Organs of Wirral series we are in Christchurch, Higher Bebington. I'm especially pleased to be here today, not just because I was baptised here or because I played my first wedding here when I was 13 or 14, but because it's a lovely church and a fabulous organ. The foundation stone was laid in 1857, and at that time it's recorded that Higher Bebington was a township remote from the parish church of St Andrew's, Bebington, all of 2 miles away, and that there was low morale. I'm very pleased to say that today Christchurch is flourishing and morale is anything but low. The organ was made in the 1930s by the Liverpool firm of Rushworth and Draper. This period is often called Rushworth's golden period. A few years earlier, the Norwich-based firm of Norman and Beard had gone bust, and a lot of the redundant organ builders ended up in Liverpool. The combination of Norman and Beard expertise and Rushworth's expertise combined really well. The organ's action was pneumatic. This meant that lots of leather was crucial to the organ's operation. This leather had all reached the end of its working life a few years ago, and whilst it's perfectly possible to re-leather an organ such as this, the worship base of the church has moved away from the high altar to a nave altar, which meant that the organist was left feeling rather lonely here because clergy, choir and congregation were all some distance away. So in deciding what to do, the church decided to electrify the action. As well as deleting all the troublesome leatherwork, it meant that they could have a second mobile console. This console can be wheeled virtually anywhere in the church, and it means that the organist is always at the heart of the action. Sitting at the console, there are all sorts of things in front of me. We have the stops on either side, and we have 3 keyboards. The bottom one is the choir, then we have the grate, then we have the swell. Each of the stops has 61 pipes attached to it, one for every note of the keyboard. And when we pull the stop on, it engages the pipes and they sound. We have names and we have numbers on the stops. The names tell us what sort of sound to expect, and the numbers tell us the pitch. The bigger the number, the deeper the pitch. And the names, we have flutes, we have strings, diapasons, which is the real organ sound, and various reeds, all trying to imitate an orchestra, but not in quite the same way. The numbers on the stops tell us about the pitch. The bigger the number, the deeper the pitch. And basically, it's telling us how long the longest pipe is. On the grate, we have an 8-foot open diapason. The diapason is the true organ tone. Being 8 foot long, it means it's 8 foot long. And it sounds like this. We have lots of flutes on the organ. This is an 8-foot flute and a 4-foot flute, so we have an octave apart. And the crowning glory is the tromba. Again, it's 8-foot pitch, so the biggest note is 8 foot long. That was the March in F by Reginald Goss Custard. The name Goss Custard is no stranger to organists in this area, because Walter Henry Goss Custard was the organist of Liverpool Cathedral, and in fact he helped design the organ. Harry and Reggie were brothers. Harry went down the church organ route. Reggie took the dark side and played cinema organs.